Hello, magandang gabi ulit sa inyong lahat and this is Just Ask Why, podcast episode number 6. Ang topic natin for tonight is medyo light lang. We're going to be diving into a personal thing lang. And sobrang masaya to pag-usapan lalo't na mas maintindihan natin ang sarili natin. So, ang topic natin for tonight is actually this one. Baka sabihin nyo mababaw pero it's why love language is important. So, pag-uusapan natin yung importance ng love language. Pero bago tayo mag-dwell sa importance nun, ano ba muna yung love languages? So, bago ko explain yung different kinds of love languages, let's dissect the term love language muna. So, ang language, by definition, is the method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way. So yun yung language, di ba? Yung language natin, kunwari Filipino language, English language, it's a method for communication, human communication. So judging from what language means, it can be said that love language is understanding your own ways of expressing love and your partners, and also understanding how your expressions of love are different or similar. When you're loving your partner the way you want, and when you're loving your partner in his or her favorite way. So, inaalam natin kung paano natin mako-communicate yung pagmamahal natin sa kanila at mako-communicate yung needs natin sa pagmamahal. So, like every other communication, there's a certain language that we must understand in order to be able to understand each other, di ba? So, yung relationships, basically, isa siyang medium na kung saan makakapag-convey tayo ng mga feelings natin through the use of love languages. So, dissect na natin kung ano yung love languages para lang may background tayo, para maintindihan natin siya. Saan ba nanggaling yung concept ng love languages? It is based on a book written by Gary Chapman called The Five Love Languages. So yun na, nasa title na mismo, na meron tayong 5 love languages. Let's go and explain each of the 5 love languages. So unahin natin, words of affirmation. So ano ba yung words of affirmation? It is showing love through language and affirmation. Literal. This doesn't just mean compliments. Kunwari yung, I love you, or I'm thinking about you. Hope you're having an amazing day. I can't wait to see you. Yung mga ganun, kahit pagsasabi lang ng ganun, yung nagsasabi ka ng words na ina-affirm mo or ina-express mo yung pagmamahal mo, ano na yun? It means a lot na for you if ito yung love language mo. Hurtful words and character assignation cuts deeper than people who don't speak this language. So, pag ang love language mo ay words, it means na so words pa lang positive na yung dating sa'yo. Pag masama rin naman yung words or pag may negative na dating, prone then to more pain yung tao na yun. Ang next naman is yung quality time. Ang quality time naman is showing love by giving someone your full attention, not just making an effort to spend time. We're busy looking at our phones or maybe thinking about tomorrow, watching television. So if ito yung love language mo, you may perceive someone who is distracted when they are with you as they are not loving you. So kahit sabihin natin na magkasama nga kayo physically, magkatabi sa sofa, pero nanonood ka ng TV, tapos di mo pinapansin partner mo, syempre, hindi naman quality time yan para sa kanya. Nagsuspend ka nga ng time with her or him, pero hindi naka-invest yung time mo para sa kanya. So, yung quality time is nag-i-invest ka ng time, ng full attention mo sa tao na yun. Next up is receiving gifts. Showing love through things. Literally, receiving gifts or nagbibigay ka ng gifts. This doesn't mean you're materialistic though. It can be little things such as flowers, maybe a t-shirt, ano bang pwede? Siguro beer? Or yung simple gifts lang, wallet, ganon. Many see gifts as an expression of love. And if you speak this language pero your partner doesn't, you may think na they don't love you because they rarely give you gifts. Pero like any other language, baka hindi yung love language nila. They may just not show love in that way. Ang next naman is acts of service. So, medyo obvious na, diba, doon. It's expressing love by doing something for someone. Maybe washing the dishes for them, cleaning the house, massage, ikaw na nagdudo ng errands para sa kanila. Obviously, service, consensual yan. Though service doesn't mean It's submissive, 'di ba? For many, it means I love you and this is how I choose to express it. May mga iba kasi na hindi magaling sa words, hindi magaling sa time management, pero kunwari alam nilang nasa-stress ka and then gusto nila gawin ito para sa'yo, yun yung way ng pag-express nila ng love nila para sa'yo. And lastly, the fifth is physical touch. Yan. Obvious na obvious din, di ba? Touching your partner as you walk through the room where he is sitting takes only a moment. Pero, dito na dadating yung yung physical touch. Pag nagta-touch ng mga, kahit sabihin natin, daplis lang sa skin, holding hands, ano pa bang pwede? Holding hands, caress ng face, pwede. Nire-rub din siguro yung hair. May mga ganun, natutuwa dun eh. Natutuwa sila sa mga ganun. So, without it, they might feel unloved. Without it, yung emotional tank nila ay naglalak. So, gusto nila ng something na kahit brief kiss lang or kahit hug, and then mapupuno na emotional tank nila kasi mafe-feel nila na minamahal sila. And they feel secure. So, yung sa mga lima na yan, limang love languages na yan, it actually sounds easy, di ba? Parang, wow, ang ang nakakatuwa naman pala dito sa love languages na to is madali lang pala siya malaman, madali lang pala i-find out kung ano yung gusto natin, kung ano yung needs natin. Basically, pagdating sa relationship, dahil isa siyang communication, mas mako-communicate natin well ito with our partners or future partners. Pero, like any other language or any means of communication, do these love languages tend to be misunderstood? Well, actually, it's not that these love languages per se can be misunderstood or are prone to be misunderstood. Rather, it's the book and the message that it portrays that gets misunderstood. Kasi, ewan ko, karamihan sa lahat, ewan ko, you've heard of the word, or the term rather, love languages. Pero, iilan lang ba talaga sa atin ang may alam na it's written by Gary Chapman in a book called literally The 5 Love Languages? Most likely kasi mga iba, nalaman lang nila love languages, sasabihin nila, love language ko, nanonood ng Netflix. Love language ko, kumakain ng lutong bahay. Love language ko is drinking beer with someone na gusto ko. Pero it's not really like that. Nami-misunderstood na yung message ng book din eh. People often trot out their self-identified love languages as shorthand to indicate how they behave in relationships. In the same casual and convenient way, they might refer to their astrological sign. So, I don't know if you're into astrology like I am, kasi ako, share ko lang, Libra ako. So, ang Libra daw ay isang air sign, so friendly daw, masyadong friendly, lagi na kami tinatawag na malandi. And, ginagawa itong personality ng ibang in sa astrology. Like, sinabi nila na parang, Libra ako, so it must mean na malandi ako. Or sabihin nila, Aries ako, siguro war freak ako. Hindi pala siguro, Aries ako, kaya war freak ako. Ginagawa nilang personality yung astrological sign nila. And in the same way, dahil yung mga iba, nag-self-research sila sa kanilang love language. Maraming mga test dyan sa internet. Nag-self-search sila and then nakita nila kunwari, ang love language nila ay physical touch. Sabihin nila, sorry, you have to touch me. Can we keep on holding hands? Ganyan. Kasi it's my love language. You have to give me, or I need this, kasi this is my love language. Hindi dapat ganun eh. Hindi siya parang astrological sign, or hindi siya sa study ng astrology, wow, no? Na kung saan gina-justify mo na magiging personality mo na yung isang bagay na ito dahil align siya sa beliefs mo, or align siya sa kung ano man yung nakaset para sa'yo. Hindi siya ganun eh. Magkaiba siya eh. So, Gary Chapman's consistent urging toward learning. Kaya ito yung key sa book eh. Learning other people's love languages and modifying one's own behavior accordingly has been de-emphasized. Actually, pag pinag-uusapan natin ng love languages, lagi nating inaalam, ano kaya love language ko? 'Di ba? Parang hindi na natin inaalam kung ano yung love language ng ibang tao. Hindi natin inaalam kung ano yung needs ng ibang tao. Lagi tayo nagfo-focus sa needs natin. In its place, nagkaroon na ng notion that the point of knowing your love language is to find a partner with the same one, or to request the others to learn to speak it, ba per se, since it's a love language. So dito na tayo eh. Pagka kunwari, ako, I'll be honest, ang love language ko is quality time and words of affirmation. So, ito na nga eh, parang astrology na naman eh. Sa astrology, merong Libra Sun, yung astrological chart ko, it's a Libra Sun, Gemini Moon, and Aquarius rising. So, yes, sobrang mahangin akong tao dahil lahat ng signs ko ay air signs. Nagkakaroon na rin ng concept dito sa love language na dapat wala is yung meron ka na rin mostly words of affirmation pero somehow quality time and then a bit of physical touch. Yung ganun. Dapat hindi ganun eh. Isa lang talaga love language natin eh. Pero ako, I believe personally, since language nga, di ba, we can be bilingual or multilingual. So ako, dalawa yung love language ko. It's yung words of affirmation and quality time. So, dito nga, nagkakaroon ng notion sa karamihan ng ibang tao na pag alam mo ng love language mo, dapat hanapin mo rin yung ibang tao na ganun din yung love language. Diba? Hindi na natin tinitake into account kung iba yung love language nila. So, kunwari ako, if I had a girlfriend or boyfriend na love language niya ay physical touch, sasabihin ko, ay, hindi pala siya words of affirmation or hindi man lang siya quality time. So, hindi ko ma-address needs niya and hindi niya ma-address needs ko. We are not compatible. Nagiging ganun na yung notion eh. And as a result, yun nga, the real value of love languages as a relationship tool may be getting lost in a large-scale cultural of, usap-usap lang. Nandito na yung dating apps natin, di ba? Yung parang ganun lang. Na nawawala yung essence ng isang relationship. Nagiging, na lang siya, puro address ng sayo, address ng ano gusto mo, at puro address na lang ng, sa tingin mo, ano needs mo, di ba? But, for people who become familiar with the concept, without reading the book, often think that people should simply express love in the way that feels natural to them. And then explain to their partner that that's their love language. Or, to the point na to know your own love language solely for the purpose of telling your partner what you want. Karamihan sa mga hindi pa binabasa yung libro, karamihan sa kanila ay na-figure out or nalaman lang yung love language through the use of internet. Like, kunwari sa Facebook, kumakalat-kalat lang. Karamihan sa kanila, yun lang iniisip nila na yung what feels natural to them, diba? So, alam nila na love language nila is, let's say, for example, physical touch. I-explain nila yun sa partner nila na, uy, babe, love language ko is physical touch. So, we have to be touchy most of the time when we're together, Kasi, hindi ko kakayanin pag hindi ka touchy. Alam mo yun, lagi na lang tayo napupunta sa point na yung partner mag-a-adjust para sa atin. And, wala namang mali doon, diba? Certainly, it's good to know your own love language. Good naman na malaman mo yung own love language mo and ipaalam mo sa partner mo. And healthy naman talaga yun, yung communication yun. Kasi since relationship is a communication, you have to keep on communicating, diba? Para clear tayo. And obviously, it's good din na you feel appreciated din, diba? Pero, yun nga, yung advice ni Chapman sa libro, actually, it doesn't stop there. Rather, it starts there. Kasi karamihan sa lahat, pag pinag-uusapan ng love language, nagsastop na doon na sasabihin na nila na parang, oh, I now know my love language and I'll tell my partner about it. Now, they have to adjust to my love language or they have to address my needs. Rather, actually sa book, it's actually like the first chapters and then there's 6 more chapters that says the important message of this book. Mamaya ako na i-bring up. When partners use the concept of love languages only as a way to talk about how they themselves instinctively express affection or what makes them personally feel love, the idea can actively cause trouble in relationships. Karamihan sa mga relationships, nagko-cause ng trouble yung ganito dahil lagi na lang natin nagmumukha siyang selfish eh. Nagmumukha siya na parang let's say an example, gusto ng isang girl quality time. And then yung jowa niya, yung boyfriend niya, laging naglalaro ng video games. And then syempre, sasabihin, uy babe, kausapin mo naman ako. And then si guy, sige, minsan, idadrop niya yung laro para kausapin si girl. Pero madalas, naglalaro pa rin. Pagka masyadong pinaprioritize yung love language, most of the time, mafe-feel mo na parang, ay hindi niya ina-address yung love language ko. I don't feel loved. So, anong mangyari sa relationship nyo? Masisira, di ba? Yun yung, ito yung very alarming sa pag-alam natin ng love languages kasi nami-misunderstood natin yung use ng love language. Meron tayong, dito yung real value ng love language theory na kung saan, when it's applied the same sa sinasabi ni Chapman sa book, it encourages people to simply be more attentive to their partners. So, ito na yung sinasabi ko. Yung first few chapters ng book, or I guess a chapter of it, talks about how we have to know our own love language para masabi natin sa partner natin, para alam nila kung ano mangyari. Pero it doesn't stop there, diba? Yun, we have to be attentive sa love language din ng partner natin. To ask questions about how they like to be treated, to consciously express affection and support, and to check in about what, as like, Chapman likes to say, make their love tank feel full. Perhaps what people misunderstood about the love languages is similar to what they often misunderstand about love itself. It's that considering the needs and wants of the other persons first, and then adjusting your own behavior, and not expecting it to work other way around. That is actually what makes the whole thing work. What actually makes relationships work. Na kung saan, masyado tayong na-obsess. Maraming extremes kasi. Unang extreme is, obsess ka sa needs mo, and then, pag hindi na-address ng partner mo yung needs mo, ibe-break mo na. And then the other extreme is, ayaw mo i-address yung needs mo. So, ina-address mo yung needs ng partner mo. To the point na nagpapakasimp ka, or nag-adjust ka na own behavior mo, para, yung adjusting. Nag-a-adjust ka para sa tao na yun, na hindi ka man natutuwa. Those things don't work in a relationship. Siguro it might work for a while, pero hindi siya yung pangmatagalan dahil wala siyang clear communication. Wala siyang tulong sa relationship actually. Kahit sabihin mo na parang, ay, ginagawa ko to para maging masaya siya. 'Di ba? Pero pag bumalik sa yung tanong na, ikaw masaya ka ba sa pinagagawa mong pag-a-adjust? 'Di ba, hindi rin. A relationship, give and take yan. Give and take talaga yan. So, yung pag-aalam natin ng love language natin and ang pag-aalam natin sa love language ng iba, it is very helpful kasi once we know what we need sa atin ma-address and we know what kailangan ma-address sa partner natin, we can find common ground. We can find situations sa kung saan if one event is not good for your partner, you can find compromise in relationships. Like any other relationships, may it be sa jowa or friend or family, compromise ang pinaka-important kasi there will be tendencies sa isang relationship na hindi talaga kayo completely mag-agree with each other. Obviously, hindi ka naman hindi mo naman, wala na sa control mo kung kanino ka mapofall. Pag nasabi natin ang love language mo ay quality time, and then, let's say, ano bang worst combination? Let's say, words of affirmation tapos physical touch magjowa. Kailangan nila mag-compromise na kung saan, alam mo yun, na-address nila yung needs ng isa't isa. Yung na-address nila by making their love tank feel full. Napupuno sila ng tuwa and they feel actually loved. And it's not just simply, yung nag-a-adjust ka totally or 100% sa love language ng isang partner. Dahil nga isa itong communication, dahil ang love language ay isang language, yung compromise natin doon para sa tao na ito is actually what makes the relationship work. And that's why important yung love language. Like, kung i-take natin sa isang community, pull out muna tayo sa relationship. Let's say sa friends mo. Pag nagkakaroon kayo ng usapan, syempre dapat klaro yan eh. Dapat klaro kayo nag-uusap, klaro yung mga beliefs nyo, yung pinagtatawanan nyo, ganyan. And then, syempre, lagi kayong nagkakaroon ng adjusting. May, for sure naman, lahat tayo dito, may mga kaibigan tayo na hindi tayo completely 100% nag-agree sa kanila. Pero we find ways to compromise with them kasi ayaw mo mawala yung ganun eh, 'di ba? So why can't we take that concept sa isang relationship? Why is it that we have to force ourselves, or some have to force themselves to find partners with a similar love language? It's like basically saying, dahil Filipino ako, ang papakasalan ko lang ay Pilipino rin dahil ito lang makakaintindi sa akin. When we can either find compromise na kung saan bilang Pilipino, pwede mo mag-date ng isang Western, let's say European na pag-aralan ko language siya, pag-aralan niya language ko, and then compromise. Mas madali yung ganun. That's not in a literal sense, ha? I'm just giving parang imagery lang, ganun. Pero in a way, ganun na rin yun, na kung saan, hindi natin kailangan i-limit ang love language natin, na porke nalaman natin, sa ganun lang. Na kung saan, pag alam mong ang love language mo ay ganito, dapat sa mga ganitong tao lang din, with the same love language ka, makikipag-interact. It's ano eh, it's wrong eh. The book specifically states, majority of the book specifically states na you should know and address and be attentive of the other person's love language para nga ma-address mo. You first finish addressing your own. Dahil na-address mo na, alam mo na. Then, you can continue to be attentive of the other's love language. It's what makes the relationship work. It's not adjusting completely to their behavior, and it's not them completely adjusting to your own behavior, pero rather, it's making compromise. And I think, like, yun nga, in any other, communication, compromise is the best thing. And that is why love language is very important para sa kahit anong aspect pa yan. Let's say friendship or platonic friendships, ganyan, diba? Or relationships sa jowa nyo. Pag nalaman nyo yung love language nyo, that's just one step. Yung malaman. The second step is choosing to be attentive to each other's needs and to be able to fill their love tanks. That is basically why love language is very important. Hindi siya dapat minamaliit, and bakit din siya nami-misunderstood ngayon dahil wala kang nagbabasa ng libro. Pero it's nice to know na people are starting to become aware of what they deserve. Kasi karamihan ngayon, lagi na lang tinitake for granted. So, yun. Again, this is Just Ask Why podcast episode number 6, why love language is important. And good night.